Hi everyone! Today let's talk about some of the struggles in taking up Masters of Law and hopefully get some insights on how to overcome them. So I invited a colleague and a friend, a former office mate in the Court of Appeals. Prior to working in the Court of Appeals, he also worked with an international organization that fights against human trafficking. Here is a glimpse of our conversation with Attorney Jules Azura. Going back to
Hmm.
your time when you took Masters of Law,
Yes.
so that was in Australia.
Yes.
What were your struggles then?
We all went through our difficulties in law school. And the LLM was basically like that. So it wasn't anything that was really new for me. Um, was it difficult? Yes. I mean, again, you go through all the readings, you have to submit papers. So you have to put a lot of time into it, which is if you're doing an LLM, that's what you should be doing. That in itself wasn't like I didn't have any issues with that. But the fact that I was dealing with uh, like professors who were big names in the legal profession, like these were people who were really smart. Um, so that not intimidated me, but I could feel just the pressure of um being studying my master of laws course, and being um and have to deal with these amazing people. So it's kind of a um I don't know how you would put that, but it's kind of a there's pressure, but you also feel very proud of what you're doing.
Was there ever a time where you were tempted to give up?
I guess it's different for me because I was there, with my wife. So I had uh, her support. Of course, there'd be times when I'd feel so much pressure with the paper that I'm doing, being pressed for time. That was all there. But like in general, on its own, um, uh, I didn't like have any real issues with my LLM.
Was LLM worth it?
That's a good point. Was my LLM worth it? If you think about like where I am now, I took my LLM in Australia. I am in Canada. Does my LLM matter? No, it doesn't. Absolutely not. So if you think about it that way, we could have saved a lot of money by going straight to Canada or something like that, maybe. Um, but I think, like the way I think of it is the experience of going through an LLM and finishing my LLM in Australia is something that I'm not going to be giving that up for anything. Um, that's something that I'm really proud of. Being with people from different cultures and different countries, being able to spend time with them and being able to finish my degree um, very well is something that I wouldn't give up, or I wouldn't give up for anything.
Any inspirational words or words of wisdom for those who are currently taking LLM or would want to try LLM?
Yeah, absolutely. There's so much out there, and I think that people should um, try to discover what's out there. You know, you might be 40 years old, 50 years old, and not know what you're doing with your life. And you just go out there and you try to look for it. You look for whatever it is that will give meaning to your life. And that's something that I'm still going through. Have I found what it is that I want to do in my life and the thing that makes me absolutely happy? I don't believe so. So, and it's going to be a roller coaster, you know? You find a job, you enjoy it, you feel like that's it, and then you end up um thinking that that's not for you, and then you look for another thing, and then you go to another place, and that's just how life is. And I think you just have to keep looking.
Right, right. So, so that's it.
I
That's
hope
a
I made sense, Zara.
Yes, you did. And thank you so much for your time, Jules. It's already nighttime there, and it's about to get
It's
9 p.m.
8:43. It's
Yeah.
Friday night, so we don't need to sleep early. We might probably watch a movie after.
Oh, wow. So enjoy the rest of the night, and thank you so much for gracing us with your presence and
Oh, thank you,
wisdom
Zara.
for this
Wisdom.
podcast. Thank you, Jules. Bye.
Thank you, Zara. Bye bye.
So there you go. We hope that somehow that session inspired you to keep on looking and searching for whatever it is that God wills for you. Thank you so much for listening and hope to see you in the next podcast.